And the second question will be bonus. Okay, Antonio Bravo accelerates his skateboard along a straight path from 0 meters per second to 6 meters per second in 3.5 seconds. So he accelerates from 0 to 6 in 3.5 seconds. Find his average acceleration. The first thing we need to realize about this is that acceleration has a formula. And that formula is A equals V2 minus V1 over T2 minus T1. The units of acceleration are meters per second per second. And let me show you how that works. Meters per second per second. So that's meters per second squared. What that means is every second it accelerates that amount. And I'll show you in the calculation how those units work out. Okay, velocity 2, the second velocity, is 6.0 meters per second. So V2 is 6.0 meters per second. That means that every second he's going 6 meters every second faster. V1 is 0 meters per second. T1, of course, time 1 is 0, so time 0. And T2, the total elapsed time is 3.5 seconds. Now we're ready to just put the numbers in and see what the calculation becomes. So acceleration equals, and we just look up here to this formula, V2 is 6.0 meters per second minus 0 meters per second. He starts out at 0. And that whole thing is divided by T2 minus T1. T2 minus T1, we know that to be 3.5 seconds. It's 3.5 minus 0 is 3.5. And now we're ready to say that this is 6.0 meters per second divided by 3.5 seconds. Okay, are we good up to this point? Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. We're going to work this way now. And 6 divided by 3.5. It's going to be a little less than 2. Let's see what it is. 6 divided by 3.5 equals 1.71. 1.71. And that's meters per second squared. Ooh, I see a bunch of hands going up. Very good. What's the problem here, guys? You see a problem, Dante? Good. Good. So Dante said that the least accurate number here is tenths, but I put it out at a hundredths. So I'm going to round this 7 off. This is less than 5, so it stays a 7. If it were 5 or more, that would become 1.8. So the acceleration now is equal to 1.7 meters every second. So I'm going about 2 meters faster every second. So every second I'm accelerating 1.7 meters, or 1.5 meters. Is this done? Nope. Katie? Box it. Okay, here we go. Is that pretty straightforward, guys? Okay, I'm going to have you now solve number 2. And here it is. Okay, actually I'm going to have you solve number 3.